Namaskar. There was a time I could afford to travel by air, though I preferred the railways. Now I don't travel much and hardly step out of my flat. Even cab fares are prohibitive. But I really feel bad for all those who have suffered from the shameful act by IndiGo Airlines. Thousands of people inconvenienced, not being able to travel anywhere. My niece was one of the many customers or passengers who had booked a ticket and the flight was cancelled, and she is still waiting for the refund to be made by the said airlines. Please do check out the links that I have given in the description box, including the one about the now viral letter by IndiGo employees. It's worth a read. I think Barkha Dutt's Mojo story is covering it. But here's another take that I read somewhere. And the IndiGo mess has exposed something ugly, really ugly, not just in the system, but in us. One, we are brave only at home. If this crisis had unfolded at Heathrow or JFK, every stranded Indian would have quietly queued up, swallowed the pain, and behaved. But here, we subtly discover courage in mobs and we become bullies. Two, our outrage is selective. If Indian Railways cancelled hundreds of trains, it wouldn't trend for more than 48 hours. Our media doesn't travel by sleeper class anymore. The railway passenger is reduced to the cattle class stereotype, and empathy ends where discomfort begins for elites. Three, those who failed in IndiGo, the DGCA, and the government remain unnamed. But the staff at the counters suffer public humiliation. These frontline workers didn't design the system, didn't cause the crisis, don't have real answers, nor are in control of the situation. They don't even have the solution. Yet they absorb every insult from entitled passengers. I think they deserve applause, not abuse. Number 4, look at the airfare during the chaos. Bengaluru return tickets crossed 1 lakh. And that wasn't pricing, it was profiteering. When systems collapse, the market becomes a vulture. Number 5, before we crucify airlines, can we calculate just how much money the government extracts through GST, fuel taxes, airport charges, and regulatory fees, versus what airlines actually retain? I'm not saying that IndiGo Airlines should go scot-free, but if someone did the arithmetic, the narrative would be very different. This crisis didn't just show operational failure, it showed who we really are as a society, entitled indoors, submissive abroad, apathetic to the invisible traveler and blind to structural greed. The only people who walked out with dignity were the lowest paid employees, the ones we shouted at. But IndiGo Airlines and the government regulatory concern should apologize to the public because it's been absolutely shameful of what the IndiGo management has done and how fast the DGCA collapsed and agreed to what the IndiGo Airlines says, and how fast DGCA retracted the orders about pilot duty flight timings. Please do like, share and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Namaskar.